Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Money Monster. So, Money Monster stars George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Jack O'Connell, and what this film is about. It's about, George Clooney. He's the host of like this talk show and everything. Not really a talk show, but just a show about like banks and real estate and all of that. And Jack O'Connell one day decides he's going to hold the whole entire studio hostage because of a certain reason, which I won't spoil. But now he's got George Clooney and the entire studio hostage, and we got ourselves a closed suspense thriller. So, what do I think of Money Monster? Going into Money Monster, I didn't really have too much of expectations going in because one, the trailer really gave a lot of the movie away, and two, it just didn't seem all that interesting, the film. And I wasn't necessarily dreading it, but I was just like, whatever. But after seeing it, it's actually a really good movie. I actually very much enjoyed Money Monster. It's a very good, suspenseful thriller. I really enjoyed Money Monster. So let's get to my positives. And my positives are, first being the acting. I thought the acting was really good all around with the cast and everything. I thought everybody did a very good job. George Clooney, he was very enjoyable. I thought he did a very good job in the film. I really enjoyed his character. I definitely think he did a very good job in the film. Really liked him. Julia Roberts was great too. I really liked her in the film. Jack O'Connell sorry. He was very good too. I thought he did a really good job in the film as well. So yeah, the acting all around is very good in the film. I thought everyone did a really good job in the movie. The suspense part of the movie, and everything, I thought the whole suspense with the film really worked, and I was definitely on the edge of my seat, just waiting to know what was going to happen next, and the movie did a very good job with that. Jodie Foster, who directs the film, did a very good job with that. I think, it really does keep you on the edge of your seat, and really, asking you, like, what's going to happen next. Like, you wonder what's going to happen with Jack O'Connell, and the whole thing with, George Clooney and everything. So yeah, I think the movie does a really good job with the suspense part of it. There's even some little bit of humor in the film that actually works for the most part. I actually did enjoy the humor in the film. There's just little tiny bits of humor thrown in. I actually really enjoyed that. I like how this movie is like social commentary as well on how the media reacts to things now. How the media now handles things and reacts to things. I actually really like that. That might be my favorite aspect about this movie because, people do react differently nowadays with situations like this and everything. And I think the movie did a really good job of presenting that. And I just love that about this movie. That, like I said, that's probably my favorite thing about this whole movie is about how, social commentary is on this, how the media takes things nowadays. So I think that was great about the movie. The writing was very good as well. I really liked the writing with the film. The directing is great too. Jodie Foster, like I said earlier, directs the film. The movie's well shot. I thought she did a fantastic job directing the film. It's very well directed. So yeah, I thought she did a very good job directing the film. And the pacing is really good for the most part. I do think the pacing is good. I was very invested throughout most of the film. It's only an hour and 38 minutes. So yeah, I thought the pacing was very good for the most part. Now, the negatives I do have with Money Monster are first being, I thought Jack O'Connell at some points in this movie, like, he was very good for the most part, but I felt like at some points he got a little bit, like, he overacted just a little bit and went a little bit over the top at points. Just at points, but never like throughout the entirety of the film. But there were some points during the movie that I just felt he was just like overcooking it just a little bit. Some of the humor does feel out of place. Like there are some times where they try to implement humor into a scene and it just doesn't really work at points. And I did feel like the movie did get a little bit slow paced at times. Just at times, there were some moments where it did feel a little bit slow. So yeah. So overall, Money Monster, I think it's a very good, well-made thriller. I think it's very enjoyable. If you haven't seen it yet, I honestly definitely recommend it. It's a very good, suspenseful thriller, and I really enjoyed it. So it's time for my official grade on Money Monster, and my official grade on Money Monster is a B+. The movie has very good performances. Really keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like I said, great social commentary on how the media works nowadays. Great directing. Just everything about this movie is really good, and I very much enjoyed it. So, like I said, I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. So, what did you guys think of Money Monster? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you about later. Peace.